And that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
16's coming. Check Mike. We own him.
On first down, Lawrence. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. Check. Hey, exit.
Now Lawrence. That is caught by Lamb. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now Lawrence on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Check three. You draw corkers.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run the counter. Floyd. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And this one quickly to Lamb. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. The quick slant caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's second down. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
He's going to go up top again.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
So, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Now here's Baldwin.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10.
Tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They run the counter. Floyd. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Lawrence.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Levante David in on the tackle. And they're going to speed things up here.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face it. Uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
The terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Robert Spillane with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Baldwin now to return. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Here's Johnson with a reception.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st down, it's Floyd. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Floyd, they'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Floyd, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
41 right, right here, 41 right.
First down, here's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Now left side on the swing pass. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Burrow, he'll drop this one down to mix it.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To the air again, Burrow.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 41's got it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Micah Parsons
in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. A draw play for Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that... it's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Buddy Johnson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Burrow. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Floyd. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
I got you, punk. Out, 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 out. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Hey, what's that? Yo, go, go. 54. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mine's 54.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Floyd, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Bengals begin the fourth.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. A good gain on 1st has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.